So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun to give, looking for room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Got it in the middle, it's Strong. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Badgers getting that pass rush from the second level like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front who transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys that are tough guys, but one thing you have to have at Wisconsin for defense, versatility when you play linebacker.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And off to Jones. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Up to 45 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. The Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the RPO, complete. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
The field goal is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Washington. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's ball. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for a ball. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one splits the uprights. That brings them to within one. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wide out trying to get it in. They got him a football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st. Leaves it with the running back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Gets it past the marker. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Curry. Oh, they're after him. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Got his man down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Paying didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Offense at an empty set. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Here's a heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Works the middle of the field. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Works the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give on the inside. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's got it again. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Carr. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's strong. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Running back searching for a hole.
Man, not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
Makes the catch. It's ball. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Curry. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2 down territory there and you take a shot on third and run it on fourth, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played, because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Payne. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass, it's Carr. Fires left. Caught near the sideline, it's Washington. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. Hauls it in.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
A strike downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. On target. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's strong. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the air. And the pass is knocked down, incomplete, but they were in the neutral zone. Defense jumped, and it's going to negate a really good play.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Irish!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here come the Irish back on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Grabbed over the middle, it's Strong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by 11 to South Carolina. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Crosses the 40. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll try to do it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Running to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Looking left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Badgers have their offense in high gear. And off Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Curry. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Grabs it in the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Irish send out the punt unit. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Hand off to Jones. Finds a little space. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're
turning it on. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. It has been a quiet and somewhat forgettable game for this sophomore behind center. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. Hands it off. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Curry. Fires one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. The play action fake. Got a man. It's strong. Pulled down for the tackle. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Trying play action. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. The Badgers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. After the run, now to throw. Got a man, it's Kyle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. From the red zone, looking for a man. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. USF is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 20 over Louisiana Tech. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They'll move the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll take a deep shot here. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Curry. Throwing right. Got a man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Dupree. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. The Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Curry. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.